Welcome to the Fairview Park New Physicians Reception. I'm honored to have with me Dr. Grunfest. Dr. Grunfest, thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And I want you to take just a minute, if you would, to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about what you do at Fairview Park Hospital.
Okay, well, my name is Matthew Grunfast. I came here to Fairview Park actually through Meadows Regional, which is the hospital that hired me to provide supportive services for gastroenterology in this community. So Dr. Christian, who is Dublin gastroenterologist, needed a lot of help. And so here I am to provide those community services.
Okay, and we're certainly glad to have you
Thank
here
you.
and the services that you will be providing. We mentioned a little maybe before we came on camera, you're not here every day, but you're here most of the month.
I'm here 3 weeks out of the month typically, and so Monday through Friday. And we do both clinic, so office scheduling, where we see patients in the office, and then we schedule those patients for whatever needed procedures, both at Meadows Endoscopy Center and Fairview Park Hospital.
Okay, for
depending
the
on
folks,
their needs.
And the folks here in Dublin, if they wanted to see you or make an appointment with you here in Dublin, how would they do that?
They would call Dublin Gastroenterology
Okay.
and ask for an appointment, or they would ask their primary care physicians for a referral to the office.
Okay, we're certainly glad to have you here, and certainly to have you as part of the team at Fairview Park Hospital. Award-winning doctors there and the hospital itself, and again, we're certainly glad to have you as part of that
Appreciate
team.
that.
Thank you for joining us. I want to welcome to the show Dr. Patrick Hansen. Patrick, I'm going to call you Patrick, but
That's
Dr.
fine.
Hansen, because you're a friend, and,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that you're here in Dublin, Lawrence County.
Glad to be
Just in
here.
case we have some folks watching the show that have not met you, if you would tell us a little bit about your practice
Sure.
and what you're doing here in Dublin, Lawrence County.
Sure, I'm a general orthopedic surgeon, so I see everything from shoulder pain to wrist pain to elbow pain, knee pain, hip pain, foot pain, ankle pain, you name it, I see it. I come via Atlanta, and I'm actually from Macon originally, so.
But you live here in Lawrence County.
I do.
now,
I moved in about a month ago.
and you've joined the country club. You've
I have.
become a part
I
of
have.
the community. See you shopping in the
Already,
grocery store.
already starting to lose money at the country club, so that's good.
They got you in the group already out there. Dr. Hansen, tell me a little bit, what you've been over working in and out of Fairview Park Hospital
Sure.
and with the team over there. What do you enjoy most about the folks and the people here in Lawrence County?
Sure, you can really tell that everyone's happy to be there at work, and that really resonates with me and with the patients too. I know that's very important for the patients.
Well, let you know, hey, we're super excited
Thanks,
to have you here.
appreciate
Welcome
it.
to the team. Welcome to the show, Dr. Drew Mormon. Dr. Mormon, welcome to Dublin, Lawrence County. If you would, share with our viewers a little bit about you and your practice here.
Okay, so I grew up in Wrightsville. I actually was born here in Dublin, grew up in Wrightsville, went to medical school in Macon at Mercer University, and went from there, ended up going to Wake Forest for a pediatric residency program. So I'm a pediatrician.
Okay.
And I worked in Charlotte for 10 years, and now I've transferred down. Dr. Leah Helton and myself are going to be opening a group here in town called Hope Pediatrics.
Awesome. So you will be full-time working
Full-time
here in Dublin, Lawrence County.
Yes, sir,
And you're from Wrightsville?
from Wrightsville.
And tell me, you've been working, I'm guessing, a little bit in Dublin, Lawrence County already?
Well, so our practice is yet to open. It'll be open a little bit later this month.
Okay. Anything that you would like to say to the folks? I know you are opening very soon, and just give a welcoming message for folks to come see you.
We'll be glad to have everyone, pediatrics patients, of course, to come on in and see us. Our office will be open later on this month. We don't have the exact date just yet because the renovations have been delaying our opening a little bit. But we're trying to do a practice that is faith-based.
And would you remind me one more time, maybe I missed where you're located?
So our office is near the hospital. It's 104 Fairview Park Drive, Suite 200.
You're right across from the hospital.
We're right across from the hospital.
Hey, welcome to Dublin, Lawrence County. We're glad to have you and your family. I want to welcome to the show Dr. April Whitaker. Dr. Whitaker, thank you for joining me on the show. If you would, share with our viewers a little bit about what you will be doing here at Fairview Park Hospital.
Well, I am the new pathologist, so whenever there is a biopsy, a lump or bump, I'm the one they send it to tell you what's going on. If you have a colonoscopy, if you have any type of biopsy.
Okay, and help me understand, I've been a patient at the hospital, I've had different types of these procedures. Is this a huge advantage for us to have you here in the hospital and have this done where it doesn't have to, in the past, wouldn't that have to be sent off to a lab or something?
Yes, absolutely. It's a huge advantage. During surgeries, if there is a question of, is this, cancerous or not cancerous, they can send it to me and I'm right there and I can say, yes, it's cancerous, or no, it's not, and the patient's just fine. So don't worry about it. So.
And Dr. Whitaker, did you tell me you're not from Lawrence County, but you're not very far away?
Right, I'm from Twiggs County originally, Danville, Georgia. I grew up coming to Dublin all the time.
And you do live here now?
I live here now, and it's wonderful.
And can I ask where you attended school?
I went to Mount DeSales for high school.
Okay, as long as you're not one of those other Southeastern Conference schools or South Texas.
No, I went to Emory. They didn't even have a football team.
Well, welcome to Dublin, Lawrence County, and to the team at Fairview Park Hospital.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Fairview Park Hospital, a leader in healthcare for Dublin, Lawrence, and surrounding communities, providing specialty services through facilities such as our Sleep Center, Heart Center, and Women's Imaging Center.
Guys, it's time to make your country bad boy country.
Bad Boy Mowers leads the zero-turn mower world with professional-grade power and performance, cut-quality perfection, and easy-ride innovations that can deliver a smooth ride all day, every day. In Bad Boy Country, we build them better in America to last a lifetime. 747 cc's, 60-inch cut, $49.99.
All-American value, made American strong. Mow with an attitude.
See Cullen Supply and Engine Service, your Bad Boy dealer.
I want to welcome to the show a new friend I just met here, Dr. Arukala, and you're going to introduce for me.
This is Janvi Tumaluru.
And you guys are new to the team here at Fairview Park Hospital.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about what you do here.
So I'm a hospitalist, internal medicine. We just completed our residency back in Michigan, and we moved to this new place at Fairview Park. So, and we both work as hospitalists.
Fantastic. And so you moved here from Michigan?
Yes, we did.
And what do you think about living in Dublin, Lawrence County so far?
So far, it's been a wonderful experience. We really love the place. It's a small, nice, close-knit community. We are really enjoying it. It's been a warm welcome for us. For now, we are enjoying the place.
We just, our daughter just turned 1 year. So it's been amazing. Like, she's been enjoying this weather when compared to Michigan,
A little bit of change in climate for you?
A lot of change.
A pleasant change, welcome change. So.
And so you guys have had some time, a little bit of time maybe to spend at Fairview Park?
Yes, we did. We have actually worked for a month now.
Yep.
And it was a good start. We got a nice experience. The staff and they've been really wonderful. They've helped us a lot to settle in. It's a beautiful
It's
place.
growing, the relations between all the staff, and it's been wonderful so far.
And I think it's awesome for us here in a community this size to have the caliber of talent that we have, and you guys are certainly a welcome new addition to an ever-growing staff at Fairview Park.
Thank you very much.
We are very glad to help. We really enjoy being here. We appreciate all this welcoming people, and we are glad to be at service.
We are certainly glad to have you. I like to tell folks here in Dublin and Lawrence County, welcome to the family. I want to welcome to the show Dr. Nance. Dr. Nance, welcome to our show, and welcome to Fairview Park Hospital.
Appreciate it.
We're celebrating tonight new physicians at our hospital here. Welcome to the team. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a radiologist, have been for, about 25 years. I do both what we call diagnostic radiology and interventional radiology. Interventional radiology is almost a surgical subspecialty of radiology. We do a lot of procedures using X-ray and CT guidance, that sort of thing. So that's what I'm doing, and that's primarily why I'm here. That's primarily what I'm going to be doing. Though we do pretty much the whole spectrum of radiology as well.
Okay, and let me ask you, that sounded like some new type of technology or something. Is that fairly?
Yeah, well, it's, if you've heard the phrase minimally invasive surgery,
okay.
Interventional radiology was really the original field from which that came. When they talk about minimally invasive procedures, you're talking about procedures that can be done which do not require a major operation. So we're talking about using small needles, catheters, very small incisions, frequently able to do these procedures on an outpatient basis.
Quicker recovery times.
Quicker recovery time, results that are just as good as surgical procedures.
And are you currently working at Fairview Park Hospital?
Yes.
And how long have you been?
I have
actually
been
in the
there,
hospital?
well, I've been at Fairview Park for probably 2 months. I just joined the group that I'm with now back in March.
Okay.
And they cover a number of places throughout central and southern Georgia. They had me going various places, but there was a real need for someone doing interventional radiology at Fairview Park, which is why I'm here now and thoroughly enjoying it. It's got a lot of potential.
We are absolutely thrilled to have you here as part of the team.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, and thank you, sir. I want to welcome Dr. Harrison to the show. Dr. Harrison, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I am a native of Georgia. I grew up in Emmanuel County, right next door to Dublin. We moved home, my wife and my 3 boys, we moved home about 10 years ago. We were in the Carolinas. I was a hospitalist at Fairview Park, and I am the new chief medical officer since May of this year. So it's been a blast being back home. I love the Dublin community and really love Fairview Park.
We are certainly glad to have you back. You mentioned the Carolinas. Can I ask where in the Carolinas?
I was in South Carolina, Manning, Sumter area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was at the Aiken Chamber
before
before coming to the Dublin-Lawrence County area. So I didn't grow up here, but I love being here.
Yes.
So you were here, you come back here, you know this community.
Yes.
Speak just for a second about the great community we have here and the great hospital that we have.
Yeah, well, Fairview Park has been a mainstay. We are what we consider the regional provider for this area. Our services span from obstetrics to cardiology to hospitalist medicine. We have a surgicalist program. We have very competent general surgeons, urologists, and the specialists go on and on. As a hospitalist, I got a chance to see the great work that our medical staff does day to day, and I really was honored when I was selected to be the chief medical officer, because the first question that comes to mind is how can we serve our community better? What kind of processes, what type of quality initiatives can we initiate to make our services to our community, to make them better than they've been before? And that's what we espouse to do at Fairview Park.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because you guys are more than just a hospital here in Lawrence County. You're involved in so many different things here, whether it's the high schools or the industries, your community, true community partners here. So we certainly appreciate your investment in this community, and just the amazing fact that the doctors that you guys are recruiting here. I was talking with Don Avery earlier, and it's just amazing for this size community to have the quality, talented staff, and you guys are just steady bringing in new folks.
We're very proud of our staff, very proud of our medical staff. They work hard, they give really excellent care. You know, we're part of the HCA family, which is one of 191 hospitals. Seems like it changes by the day. And our clinical excellence, we're amongst the top in the division, amongst the tops in the corporation. So we're very proud of that, the service that our medical staff gives.
We appreciate you and the team at Fairview Park.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much for having me.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Brian Bazemore, here to put our team at Community Bank to work for you. Teamwork is vital in sports, at work, at home, and the community. That's why we've worked so hard to establish a winning team of customer service and lending professionals. When you call on Community Bank, we stand ready to help. There are other banks, but there's only one Community Bank. So come see us and let us put our team to work for you. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. Common sense banking never goes out of style.
Mid-State Pools and Spas knows pools. In-ground pools to above-ground pools. Mid-State Pools and Spas has over 35 years in the industry, building over 3,000 pools. We build all of our own pools, never subcontracting the work out. So if you're ready to build a pool, renovate a pool, or if you need weekly maintenance or liner replacement with a full 20-year warranty, call the professionals at Mid-State Pools and Spas. Visit our showroom today at 2273 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin and see the new line of Marquee Spas. For the ultimate in hot tub experiences, choose Marquee Spas. Also see our new selection of casual patio furniture, available now at our showroom, Mid-State Pools and Spas, where we know pools.
Welcome to the show, Dr. Colton. Dr. Colton, thank you so much for joining me. We're having a great time here tonight at the new physicians reception. And you know, this is something that Fairview Park does a couple of times a year, which I think speaks volumes for the type of hospital that we have here and the new talent that we're bringing. You're part of that new group that's coming in tonight. So tell our viewers a little bit about you and what you will be doing at Fairview Park Hospital.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, I'm Dr. Sharnetta Colton Poole. I am actually a pediatric hospitalist, and I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, living in Sandersville right now. So I'll be taking care of hospitalized patients in the hospital as well as newborn babies and a little bit of emergency room as well.
Well, we are blessed to have you.
Thank you.
I know you mentioned you're not officially working in the hospital yet, but you've had a chance to tour the facilities.
Absolutely. So I really enjoy the facilities. I know a lot of the physicians who are here, as well as the CEO. I met him before when I was working in Sandersville.
And Florida Gators fan?
Absolutely not. I am a Georgia Bulldog through and
I
through.
like
Don't even try it.
Go Dogs.
Go
Hey,
Dogs.
thank you and welcome to the team.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the show, Don Avery. Don, thank you so
Thanks,
much
Steve.
for joining us tonight. Hey, let me just say congratulations first again. We were talking right before we came on camera, maybe 20 new physician receptions.
Well, we started doing these my first year here, and I've been here 10 years, and we usually do a couple a year. Probably a couple of times we had one a year. A couple of years we probably had 3 of them. So yeah, probably between 15 and 20 of these.
So
that's
speaks
pretty remarkable.
volumes to what you guys are doing over at Fairview Park Hospital, the recruitment, and the fact that people want to come here.
Well, it speaks to the community. It speaks to the region. I think that we have been very aggressive in recruiting physicians. We've been fortunate. As I've said before, a lot of people, not just us, people like living in a smaller community today. A lot of people don't like living in a big city. And it's not just the hospital recruiting, because we involve the whole community. We involve local realtors, banks. We involve the chamber. We involve other organizations, the schools. Whenever we bring somebody, we obviously show them the schools. So the whole community kind of is selling themselves to these doctors and their husbands or wives, their spouses, because you know, we have been very successful in recruiting almost every specialty over the last decade to come here. We've added nearly 60 doctors in 10 years. That's pretty remarkable. So we're pretty excited about that.
And to hear what's going on across the nation in healthcare and rural communities and hospitals closing, and that's certainly not the case here. Our hospital is not just open, but doing well here.
Well, we've held ourselves out intentionally to be the regional referral hospital for Middle Georgia, for rural Middle Georgia. I've told you that we're the largest hospital between Macon and Savannah. We serve probably a 14-county region in Middle Georgia. With some of the specialists we've added, we're getting, believe it or not, referrals from as far away as Valdosta, Thomasville, Tifton. That's a pretty good ways. Now they're coming to see a pediatric surgeon. There's not very many of those, and we have one. But because of our proximity, you know, with 441 and I-16 and I-80, we're really a hub. And just like we are for retail in Dublin, we are for healthcare. And it's a good place to live, a good place to raise a family. So we've been able to recruit not just doctors, you know, nurses, therapists, technicians, et cetera. So we're really fortunate to have, and a good, stable team here to serve our community.
Well, and Don, not only recruiting, but we've got folks here that grew up here that went away to school and want to come back here and work in the community, and especially where doctors are concerned. That's awesome to have here.
Well, that speaks volumes. It also speaks to the medical staff that's here, because they're helping to recruit. We have a new doctor we'll introduce tonight, Dr. Drew Mormon, who grew up in Johnson County and has family still there, and he came back recruited by a local physician that he'll be joining. We've got a couple of orthopedic surgeons that are from the area. We've got Obviously, I mentioned a pediatric surgeon who grew up here. And if we can recruit people, not just from Dublin or Lawrence County, but people from Middle Georgia, they've got an instant connection with family. They got a connection with people they went to school with, obviously friends. We're talking to another physician in South Carolina who's really, really leaning towards coming back here. And again, will make a great addition to not just the medical staff, but to the community. Because when they come here, they're bringing their families, and it means their children will be enrolled in our local schools, and their spouse is likely to work. It's good for everybody.
They're spending dollars here. Hey, I appreciate you guys
My
and your
pleasure.
team. You guys certainly help make today and every day a great day for business in Dublin and Lawrence County.
Thanks for all you do as well, Heath.
Thank you.